Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics. I'm ready to go over all the new graphic novels releasing this Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out all the new releases, and liking, sharing, and subscribing is super appreciated. Well, we have a full table, so I don't know, let's start with some young adult stuff here. So we've got, for your Wicked fans, what they're calling the Ultimate Fan Edition of the little golden books. So I'm not sure what's in them, but they are thicker and nicer than your standard ones. We have two of those. I am Glinda and I am Elphaba. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. We also have a regular Wicked. And then we have a Zootopia 2. Let's see. Moving on, the Choose Your Own Adventure books have come back in a big way. They're selling pretty well. Here's a nice little box set for a gift. So they've got 4 of the latest ones: Cave of Time, Journey Under the Sea, what is it, Balloon to the Sahara, and Space and Beyond. So you get all of those in a nice slipcase. So if you're into those Choose Your Own Adventure books. And then we also have 2 different 5-minute story collections. So we've got a SpongeBob SquarePants and a Pixar. So 2 new ones of those. Those are very popular. All right, on to some other new stuff. Got a new Star Wars The High Republic, Fear the Jedi. That will get us Fear the Jedi 1 through 5 and the finale. So this is probably the last trade of the High Republic series. We have a new modern epic for Spider-Gwen. So this one they're calling a Volume 3. It's the comics between 2017 and 2019. So you're going to get the 2015 B series, 25 through 34, the Ghost Spider video comic, and the Ghost Spider 2018 series 1 through 10. So you get all those. We have I think this is a new epic, Wounded Wolf. This is going to get X-Men in the early 200s, because I recognize that cover. So 1985, 1986, you're going to get Uncanny 199 through 210, X-Men Annual 9 and 10, New Mutants Special Edition 1, and Marvel Fanfare 33. So, some classic X-Men stories. The very cool plot, I really like this story, Plot Holes. I recommend you read this. It is finally out in trade. It seems like forever that it came out, but you get 2 different versions to choose from. I enjoyed that story. We have a new DC Finest. This is Supergirl. Looks like modern 90s Supergirl here. Let's see what we got. Yes, 1996, 97, and 98. So you're going to get... All right, Showcase 96, number 8. Supergirl 1 through 18, the 90s series. Supergirl Annual 1 and 2, and Supergirl Plus number 1. So you get all of those. That's Peter David writing Supergirl. All right, we get a Birds of Prey omnibus. Here you go. That's fun. I don't think they've had that before. All right, you get Birds of Prey 56 through 90, a story from Secret Files 2003, number 1, pages from Batgirl 57, and Batman 633. There you go. All right. Batman, Ego, and Other Stories. This is the Darwin Cook stuff, and it is now available in a deluxe edition. It may have been available that way before, but it's been out of print. And let's see, do they have exactly what's reprinted? It does say it collects 70 pages of material not including the original printing. All right, Batman Ego, the one-shot, Batman the Spirit crossover, Catwoman Selina's Big Score, and short stories from the Batman Black and White, the Solo, and the Harley Quinn books. So there you go, plus 70 pages. All right, another X-Men omnibus is here. This is the X-Men from the 2010s? It's the Mark Guggenheim X-Men. All right. Here we go. Young X-Men 1 through 12. The 2013 X-Men 18 through 22. Extinction Agenda 1 through 4. X-Men Prime number 1. X-Men Gold 1 through 36. And Annual number 1, X-Men Blue 13 through 15, X-Men The Wedding Special number 1, X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday 1 through 4, and material from X-Men Manifest Destiny 3, X-Men To Serve and Protect number 3, and Marvel Comics 1001. All right, so that's the Mark Guggenheim X-Men. All right, so the Batman black and white stuff looks like it's getting a giant compendium here. Ugh, all right. Okay. All right, it says collecting the complete Batman Black and White series and the Batman Gotham Knights and Batman the Brave and the Bold backups in one massive collection. So there you go. So it's pretty much all the black and white stuff. So yeah, your favorite artist doing cool Batman stories in black and white. All right, World Tree. That gets a new graphic novel. What are we up to? Volume 3. Volume 3 gets us 20 through 16, or 20 through 16, 12 through 16. Sorry about that. We get a brand new Dead Space graphic novel called Liberation. So this is an original one, an OG. No comics involved, but if you're a fan of that zombie sci-fi property video game, Let This One Be a Devil, the Tynan miniseries, gets collected in a trade. We have a new Power Rangers called the Death Ranger Part 2. That will get us Mighty Morphin 21 and 22, Power Rangers 21 and 22, Power Rangers Unlimited, the Death Ranger number 1, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 100. All right. We have a third volume for Ultimate Black Panther, and that will get us 13 through 18 of that series. Epitaph from the Abyss, I believe it's just the miniseries. Well, it's the second volume, I guess, so it's 5 through 8. So that's volume 2 for that one. All right, The Haunt, the kind of the Spawn adjacent character, the complete collection. And that gets you all 28 issues. Wow, that went 28 issues. Go figure. Oh, you get all 28. All right, Bitterroot gets a new trade. That's volume 4. This gets the Bitterroot, the Next Movement 1 through 5 miniseries. All right, Tank Girl is back with a new slipcase, so calling it Tank Girl Unclenched. And looks like we're going to get The Wonderful World of Tank Girl All-Stars, and 21st Century Tank Girl. So you get all 3 of those volumes in a nice slipcase. The Gotcha Man series gets a deluxe hardcover, volume 1. And okay, here we go. So you get 1 through 5 plus 2 short stories from Gotcha Man 0. So all in hardcover. Teen Titans Robin is the new one from this best-selling group of series. I think there's been 3. This is like the 4th one. So another YA graphic novel there. Cinderella gets a nice widescreen storybook treatment, so the original movie. So that should be fun. Weapon X-Men, that miniseries, gets traded. Anything to do with the Star Trek Picard series that was done in comics is now collected in an omnibus. So that's going to be Star Trek Picard Countdown 1 through 3, Star Trek Picard Stargazer 1 through 3. So you get both of those in one book. We've got some, looks like a new thing called Who HQ. So these kind of young readers' biographies. So we've got Beyonce, Caitlin Clark, Taylor Swift, and Michael Jordan. So all 4 of those. And then we're going to end this with a couple other Zootopia 2 things. So we've got a level 3 and a level 2 reader book for Zootopia 2 for fans of that. All right. So that's it. So there's a lot here. A lot for the youngins, a lot for the adults. And there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.